Morning. How are we? How you guys doing? Okay, so I wanted to share something cool that just happened to me. I just had this moment where I was like, wow, that is so cool. Talked to my friend, old friend from way back. Like we're talking, oh my gosh, it's cold in the morning in St. George. I tell you, I gotta warm this car up a little. We go all the way back to Little League Soccer. Okay, this friend of mine. I hope you see this, bro. But, we've always just been fond of one another, fond of that time of our lives. We stayed friends all the way through high school, and so we keep in touch. But he's a great guy. He's fun. Anyway, he did the ER Shred protocol, which tonight, just want to put this out there, tonight I'm going to do the first ever call where we, talk about the business part of ER Shred, if any of you are open to that. If any of you are open to considering that, please come take a look, and I'm just going to lay it out for you and explain to you how it works, how cool it is, how fun it is, how simple it is. Simple stuff. And highly lucrative, unbelievably lucrative. It's what I do. So with that in mind, but, join tonight. It's at 6 o'clock. The info's on my page. The ER Shred thing's just blown up. It's crazy. Go to ER Shredders, SHREDDERS, and then shredders.com, and that'll take you right into our support group, and you'll see there's over 20,000 people in there, and it's just blowing up, and the results coming in, the camaraderie, the community, the culture's so cool. But anyway, I'm talking to my friend, this old friend of mine, and I'm having things happen that, really haven't happened in 18 years of being in this industry. I just never really had people having these kind of results where they're so grateful. And he was so grateful. And I just felt like, wow, like it feels really good. It feels so good to offer that up and to hope that people have the same experience that I had. Hi, Adam. Hey, Dennis. And then they actually do have those results, the same kind of things that I had. And so I wrote down, while he was talking, I wrote down some of the things that he was telling me that he'd experienced. So he dropped in the 11-day ER Shred. And what's cool is he also reached out to me afterwards and what do I need to move forward? I'm totally gung-ho, totally believe in this. And so he got more stuff, and he's kept on it now. But he said he dropped 11 pounds in the 11 days. Hi, Lenny. Good to see you, brother. And then he said he was able to get to a mental baseline, was the way that he framed that. Those of you that have been on it will know what he means. He said his mental awareness, he's never felt anything like it before. Think about that. Mental awareness. That's cool stuff. That's learning about your body, what is driving different emotions, what foods and so forth are making you feel certain ways. And he said that his cravings were just completely killed, no cravings at all anymore. Those of you that have been on, that have been through the process, hey Bob, you have, wow, cravings gone, sugar addiction completely gone, none. Okay, said that you could put brownies, you could put anything in front of him, he doesn't have a taste for it. And he said that these baseline foods that we've been teaching him, that they're always satisfying, he always feels like them, and he said that he's never sick of these good, healthy, quality baseline foods. He was actually confused by that. How is it that I look forward to eating these just, very simplistic baseline foods? How does it taste so good to me? How is it fueling me so well? And do I need to eat lots of everything like everybody else? And so it was just a really fun conversation. He said that his cravings for beer are gone. No, not been drinking beer at all anymore. And that used to be a big one for him. And he'd get lots of the bloat in the lower abdomen. I mean, he was so ecstatic. Keep in mind, this is a guy that does not want to share ER Shred with other people. he doesn't want to. In fact, he's wildly successful. He's wildly successful, and he actually is advocating it, and he is giving me referrals because he feels so good and he wants other people to feel that, and he doesn't have time or the wherewithal right now to do what I do. And so he said, no, I just want to refer people to you, and I just want you to help people. So that again is like wow. And so if you watch this, thank you so much for that, brother. And thank you for trusting me and my experience. And I'm so grateful that I'm so unbelievably grateful that you devoted yourself to it, that you gave it what you had, and that you realized the same benefit. You don't have any idea how meaningful that is to me. That's got nothing to do with anything other than it's in us. It is in us to want to share. It is in us to want to help people. That's the way it is. We're going to talk about that stuff tonight on the call. But just wanted to share that with all of you. And I hope you're having a great day. I hope you're having a great everything. And what else? There was one other thing. Oh, we might as well talk about it. This is beard oil. Okay, I'm just going to throw in a little tidbit for you here. Thank you, Dennis. This is a beard oil. Now, I noticed on my beard oil this morning, I noticed something. Look at all these no's. Can you see all these no's? Let's see if I can get it to focus for you. All right. This says no sulfates, no parabens, no... How do you even say this? Phthalates? No artificial colorants, no mineral oil, no petroleum, no common allergens, no propylene glycol, no formaldehyde, no metallic aluminum, no triclosans, I don't even know what those are, no toluene, I don't even know what that is, no gluten, okay? Now this is interesting. What is beard oil? Beard oil is not even something you eat. And yet, look at, they put no this. Why? Okay, my father for all these years has been teaching that anything you put on your skin, anything you put on your body is sucked in to your bloodstream. Think about a nicotine patch, okay? Think about how a nicotine patch fills that need to get nicotine. It goes right through your skin, all right? Well, here's what people don't know. And I got a little beard oil going on everywhere right now. And I just honked my horn. I'm a little oily right now because I just put beard oil on. But anything you put on your skin gets sucked into your bloodstream. Now consider that. That here we are on ER Shred, and we're learning to avoid all the most common culprit foods. Why? Because they're not foods. They're food-like substances, as Jesse says. But do you consider what you put on your body? What about your chapstick? What about your lotions? What about your sunscreens? See, all of this stuff gets sucked into your body. What about what kind of shampoos and conditioners you might use? What about, for women, all the makeup and, the stuff they do to their hair, the colorings and the bleaches and all of this? Did you know this is all getting into your body? Sometimes the body doesn't know what to do with these things, and they've actually done studies and they've proven that your body will harbor a lot of these chemicals. It'll actually hold on to them. Your body will hold on to minute particles, even aerosolic compounds. It's funny because people don't realize that, when you spray something, if it has a strong fragrance, unless it's a completely natural essenced fragrance, there are aerosolic compounds in there that you breathe in, and these things get into your body. Okay, that's why I don't let, at my house, I don't like candles. I don't like air fresheners, any kind of fragrance. I don't wear cologne. Think about perfumes. You guys, I'm just telling you, you might think I'm a weird, crazy health nut, but in reality, think about what you put under your armpits. Think about all the hand sanitizer everybody's putting on everywhere they go today. Think about that. Think about dish soap. You ever use dish soap? Do you ever get it on your hands? Did you know that dish soap was classified as the most toxic, poisonous substance in your entire house for babies? Babies, if they get in touch with dish soap, it could kill them. Highly, highly toxic stuff in most standard dish soaps, okay? Well, and it kind of bothers me to think about all the dish soap going down the sink, and where does that all end up, and how is that affecting our earth and the atmosphere and the planet, and it just all kind of weirds me out, because it's one of those things that, it's kind of out of control every day, all day. That's what's being done. But, all these little things, I just want you to start to be aware. You notice my friend said mental awareness. What that means is he came alive. What that means is he's alert now. He's awake. He's aware. He knows, he's conscious. He knows what's going on around him. He's aware of what's going on. And I think most people are so carb drunk and inflammation drunk that they have no clue what's going on around them, and they just kind of are on autopilot, and they're not really conscious on a daily basis of what's happening around them. Okay? They're not even conscious of their own emotions, their own experience. So with all of that in mind, I want to challenge you to really start to pay attention to what you do on a daily basis. What do you put on your body? What do you allow your kids to put on their bodies? Like, I don't like it. If I catch my kids drawing ink all over their hands, I shut that down pretty quick. It's very bothersome to me, because I know that stuff, that ink, is getting into their body, and it can cause potential problems. I'm not going to say it is, or because I can't prove it, but I think it is. And based on a lot of research, a lot of studies and stuff that I've read, I think it is causing problems. My dad in his presentations used to talk about even something like denim jeans, blue denim jeans. And if you wear brand new blue denim jeans on a really hot day and you perspire, your body will actually absorb the dye from the pants. Okay, the dye from your jeans, it'll absorb it into your skin on your legs. Now that stuff, it becomes part of your diet. Do you understand that anything you put on your body, anything you're sniffing, it's all part of what you consume. It's all part of your diet. And so can you ever be perfectly crystal clean? I mean, I'm sure some people actually are, but you'd have to live a pretty simplistic, minimalistic lifestyle. One of the greatest things about this ER Shred lifestyle is it teaches you simplicity. It teaches you to adopt and appreciate a really simplistic lifestyle, doesn't it? It's really, really cool. Lenny mentioned spirituality. I get that. Because when you're in tune with your own intuition, you're in tune with your own soul, your soul will speak to you. You could actually hold a piece of food in your hand, and there's even techniques like Dr. Aina talks about, where you can hold a piece of food in your hand and then you can check your pulse. And there's these techniques that you can read about where if your pulse elevates, then that food may not be good for you. Crazy, crazy stuff. I know it sounds weird and way out there, but just know I'm a pretty pragmatic person. And even still, I know that our bodies are more powerful than we could ever imagine. Our souls, our intellect, our intuition is so unbelievably powerful, and we need to learn to tap into that, okay? Learn. And how do we learn? We got to get off all the bad stuff so that we can begin to listen and pay attention and be, as my friend said, mental baseline, not just a physical baseline. Mental baseline, mental awareness is there. And it's so amazing. Like, you'll never know till you experience it. You'll never know. So he experienced it. Now he's referring people to me, and he's going, this is incredible, and I'm so happy, and thank you so much. And that makes my heart feel so good, because that's all I want for people, is for people to feel their best. So thanks for the call today, bud. Really appreciate it. And yeah, thanks for referring people too, because we can help a lot of people. Hope to see you guys on the call tonight. All right, bye-bye.